Liverpool now wants a complete defender worth over £51 million ahead of Man Utd and Newcastle. Liverpool confident in beating Manchester United to sign a 22-year-old forward for €100 million. Attention! Liverpool ready to beat the competition and sign a top player. A very warm welcome, my fellow supporter. Come check out the latest news from the world's biggest club. Fabrizio Romano, renowned transfer journalist, confirmed that Milos Kerkez, the left-back from Bournemouth, could be the next reinforcement for Liverpool. According to Romano, the famous phrase, "Here we go," often associated with his announcements about imminent transfers, is about to be uttered regarding the Hungarian national team player. Romano reaffirmed his position emphatically, stating, "I stand by what I've said before. Milos Kerkez will be a Liverpool player. There are just a few small details to be resolved with Bournemouth, but I still believe it. I see Milos Kerkez joining Liverpool this summer." According to the journalist, the Anfield club still needs to finalize some aspects of the deal, which is preventing the official announcement, but the completion of the transfer is very close. "We haven't had the official 'here we go' yet, but it's on its way. I've said it many times. Here we go soon. It's coming," Romano stated, maintaining the expectation for a positive conclusion to the transfer. Although Liverpool still needs to resolve some outstanding matters with Bournemouth, Kerkez's acquisition is clearly becoming a priority for the club. Under Jurgen Klopp's management, Liverpool seems determined to further strengthen its squad for the upcoming season, and signing Kerkez would be a major boost to their left-back position, an essential role for the team. Furthermore, Liverpool is not only focused on resolving the left-back position, but continues to seek other reinforcements to maintain their competitiveness, both domestically and in Europe. The team, which already has a quality squad, will now have a top-tier defender to bolster their defense, which should increase their chances of securing important titles in the coming seasons. The pursuit of more trophies requires a constant evolution of the squad, and investment in key players will be crucial to keeping Liverpool at the top of world football. With Kerkez's potential arrival, the team at Anfield aims to continue its path toward excellence, seeking not only success in the Premier League, but also consolidating their ambitions in the Champions League and other international competitions. Liverpool is prepared for another summer of intense negotiations, with high expectations for the reinforcements that will shape the team in the coming years. The race to secure the signing of Hugo Ekitike is rapidly intensifying, with several Premier League clubs, including heavyweights Liverpool, Chelsea, and Manchester United, all keeping a close watch on the situation of the highly sought-after French striker this summer. Ekitike, who currently plays for Eintracht Frankfurt in the Bundesliga, has become one of the most in-demand young talents in Europe, and the battle for his signature is set to be one of the transfer window's most compelling sagas. However, the path to securing Ekitike's services is complicated by the hefty €100 million price tag set by Eintracht Frankfurt. At just 22 years old, Ekitike is seen as a future star, and Frankfurt has placed a premium on his potential, making the deal a financially significant one. As a result, negotiations are expected to be drawn out, with any club looking to sign the player having to meet Frankfurt's asking price or risk being left behind. Despite the steep asking price, Liverpool is confident it has a significant advantage in the race to sign Ekitike, putting it ahead of its Premier League rivals, Manchester United and Chelsea, according to Sky Sports reporter Florian Plettenberg. The Reds are believed to have already expressed their interest to both the players' representatives and Eintracht Frankfurt. However, while their interest is clear, Liverpool has made it known that any concrete move for Ekitike will be dependent on player departures from their own squad. This situation largely revolves around the future of Uruguayan forward Darwin Núñez, whose time at Anfield has been marked by inconsistency. Despite showing flashes of brilliance since his arrival, Núñez has yet to find consistent form, and the club is reportedly considering a sale. Liverpool has identified Ekitike as a potential replacement for Núñez, with the French forward viewed as a more reliable option moving forward. However, before making any formal bid for Ekitike, the club would need to raise funds through sales, with Núñez's potential departure seen as the key to unlocking the necessary resources. The situation is delicate, as Ekitike is reportedly fully aware of Liverpool's financial constraints and is said to be willing to wait for the club to resolve its internal dynamics before making a final decision about his future. Ekitike is reportedly willing to wait for Liverpool to resolve its internal matters before making a decision, giving the Reds an advantage in the race for his signature. Meanwhile, Chelsea remains a strong contender as they are actively looking to strengthen their attack and see Ekitike as a top target. With significant financial resources, Chelsea could challenge Liverpool if the deal with the Reds doesn't materialize. On the other hand, Manchester United has also entered the race, with the Red Devils recently reaching out to Eintracht Frankfurt to inquire about Ekitike's availability. United, under Erik ten Hag's management, is keen to add more depth and quality to their attack, and Ekitike is seen as a key figure who could significantly improve their forward line. Alongside new signing Matthias Cunha, who joined United in the summer, Ekitike is viewed as someone who could make an immediate impact, providing a dynamic and goal-scoring presence that the team has been lacking. United's pursuit of the French forward has added a new layer of intrigue to the transfer race, and they are expected to be a serious competitor to both Liverpool and Chelsea. Liverpool, Chelsea, and Manchester United are competing for the signing of Hugo Ekitike, but Eintracht Frankfurt will not accept offers below 100 million euros. Liverpool is leading the race, leveraging its European prestige. In addition to Ekitike, the club is also interested in Anthony Gordon from Newcastle. The negotiation is expected to be lengthy and could impact the attacking strength of the teams in the upcoming season. Liverpool is advancing with negotiations to sign talented Sporting CP defender Goncalo Inacio, according to the newspaper Abola. However, the transaction will not be straightforward, as Manchester United and Newcastle United are also eyeing the player, creating fierce competition for his signature. With a growing reputation, the Portuguese defender has attracted the attention of Premier League giants looking to strengthen their defenses with his skill and versatility. The team managed by Jurgen Klopp doesn't seem willing to settle during this transfer window. In addition to having already made some significant moves, Liverpool appears focused on strengthening other key positions, aiming to maintain competitiveness both domestically and in Europe. The club has shown an aggressive approach, focused on pursuing more titles, meaning that investment in high-level reinforcements will be a priority. In the case of Goncalo Inacio, it is speculated that his market value is around £51 million, although Sporting, the current Primera Liga champions and UEFA Nations League winners, may be willing to sell the player for a lower amount, considering the club's financial situation and growing interest. Inacio, 22, had a spectacular season with Sporting last campaign. With impressive numbers of 6 goals and 3 assists in 42 appearances across all competitions, the defender stood out not only for his defensive solidity, but also for his ability to contribute offensively. Primarily playing as a center-back, he established himself as one of Sporting's defensive pillars, gaining recognition for his game reading, passing ability, and capability to push forward. According to scout Jacek Kulig, Goncalo Inacio is considered a complete player, a modern defender who excels both in defense and in supporting the attack. He is seen as an important asset for any club looking to reinforce their squad for high-level competitions like the Premier League and the UEFA Champions League. Therefore, Liverpool would be making a smart move by targeting the player, especially at a time when the club is looking for more options in their defense. Additionally, there is a contractual situation that may make the acquisition of Inacio even more relevant for Liverpool. Defender Ibrahima Konate, who has been one of the key figures in the Reds' defense, has yet to sign a new contract with the club. If a renewal doesn't occur by the end of the year, Konate could sign a pre-contract with another team starting in January 2024. This would open up space for Liverpool to negotiate the signing of a new defender, and Goncalo Inacio seems to be a natural option to either replace or partner with Konate alongside Virgil van Dijk. Liverpool sees Goncalo Inacio as a strategic reinforcement to strengthen their defense and keep the team competitive at the highest level. Young, technical, and with great potential, the Portuguese defender fits the club's long-term profile. However, with Manchester United and Newcastle also interested, the Reds must act quickly to overcome the competition and secure the signing of the Sporting player. Thank you very much for watching until here. See you next time!